Alright, so this video is it's basically going to be like a 50 just random things about me. It is mainly for my Tumblr account, simply because I get a lot of random questions on there. Probably I think I'm out of focus. First thing, I have a list. That my real name is not Topher. Full name is Christopher. My middle name is Sean. That's where the Sean comes from, and TopherSean. Check that off. I'm 19 years old, and my birthday is August 26th. So send me presents. I am in the process of joining the Navy. I've already gone through the entrance stuff with like the physical and testing and all that. There's one more test I need to pass to get into the unit that I want. I'm going to be doing what's called a Special Warfare Combatant Craft Crewman. I eat tuna fish on like a daily basis. I drink way too much soap. If you can't tell by my videos already, I'm extremely awkward. This one is kind of serious. I do have like a social anxiety. Not really when I'm with like a group of people. If I'm just by myself and I'm in a public place, I tend to think everybody's like, like I feel like everybody's looking at me, but not in a good way. And like if I hear someone laugh, like I tend to think they're laughing at me like I did something stupid, and then like I try to fix myself. Like I said, it's only when I'm with like just myself. If I'm with a group of friends, perfectly fine. I have torn more ligaments in my body than I have broken bones. When I was 2 years old, I was getting a bath. It was like getting ready to get a bath, and I was like doing the water and everything. And I tripped over her feet and like slammed face first into the side of the bathtub and separated, because like when you're that young, like your nose isn't all bone yet. I separated what bone had formed from the cartilage that was left. So like technically I broke my nose when I was 2 years old. Recently I've started collecting cameras because I do photography, and I have this Polaroid camera. Like every other hipster, I have a Holga. Its name is Betty. This was the first like lomography camera I ever got, which was it's just the original fisheye. My favorite film camera that I own, Canon EOS Elon 2E. I've never met my grandfather. I play the lottery like every week. As you can tell, I have tattoos. My favorite cartoon growing up was Rocko's Modern Life. My favorite superhero as a child was Gambit from the X-Men. I really enjoy you know, holding hands. I try to be as selfless as possible. I'm still waiting. I try to write every single day, whether it's like poetry or music in a journal. I try to write literally every single day. So I am a compulsive spender. I never wear shoes. I'm usually always tired. When I was in 4th grade, the teacher I had, oh no, she hated me. She literally hated me. I wasn't allowed to go to recess all year long. She actually took my desk and like moved me to the corner of the room, like away from all the kids, and then put a cardboard box around my desk so that I couldn't interact with anybody. But I also couldn't see the board, so I don't know how this was like beneficial to me or anybody else. This was like a big red box, so all the kids would like look at it. I poked holes in it so I could like see out. I love Canon products, pretty much anything Canon. I only write on the fronts of pages. I don't like, that was the back of the first page. I didn't write on it at all, and I usually don't. First Fall Out Boy album, and only Fall Out Boy album that I will ever listen to. Vanilla chai. It's the only drink I get from Starbucks. You want to be a good person, you should buy me vanilla chai. You'll get a hug, a warm embrace. Taking Back Sunday. Probably be one of those bands I'm listening to when I'm like 90. When I was little, I used to read this book called Caps for Sale. It was like one of the first books I remember reading. And it was like a little picture book of this guy who sold caps, and he kept them all on top of his head like every other kid in this generation. Where the Wild Things Are is one of my favorite books, my child. Along with the novel The Wild Things, which is what the movie's based on, which a lot of people for whatever reason don't know. I miss high school. I don't know, when I was in high school I had a lot of fun. That's me right there. This is my yearbook. This is the 2nd page in, that's me. And then that's my best friend Matt. If you can tell, our faces are painted, school colors. I'm wearing a Spider-Man costume because our school colors are red, silver, and blue. I had a mullet and I put it in pigtails. Not in focus. Chick-fil-A, I eat it a lot. I used to do magic. Music has always been a big part of my life. I own a lot of flannel. I wear it a lot. I'm afraid of heights. The Movie Life is also one of those bands that I will be listening to forever. Tom's shoes. I own currently 5 pair of Tom's shoes. I've had like close to 10, but they've all gotten like beat up and I had to throw them away. The movie Trailer Park Boys. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Become a Ducky Boy. Tabitha. If you know me, and you've been in my car, you know who Tabitha is. Tabitha is my car. I really want for there to be a zombie apocalypse. I've already got plans. Like, I'm set up. I'm ready for a zombie apocalypse. Thunderstorms. I love thunderstorms. Bonfires. I have a fire pit in my backyard, so I have bonfires like quite often. The TV show Doctor Who. My favorite season is autumn. Suicide cups. You don't know what a suicide cup is. A suicide cup would be when you go to a restaurant, well, not a restaurant, but like a fast food place, and they have fountain sodas, you know, and you take your cup. I usually eat a large, take my large cup, and you hit everything on like the row of fountain sodas. The HBO series Band of Brothers. Nickelodeon Gas. The Nickelodeon Gas is no longer a channel, which sucks because I used to watch it all the time. But I used to always want to be on like Nickelodeon Guts or like Legends of the Hidden Temple. And I never understood these kids. They can never get the monkey right. Like the little statue monkey that you gotta build. It's 3 pieces. It's always the same 3 pieces. Bottom's always the bottom. Middle's always the middle. And kids are like putting the middle on the top and like completely screwing it up. I don't know why. It's ridiculous. I would have killed that show if I ever got on it, but never did. I am 6 foot tall even. And number 50. I spent like 20 minutes trying to come up with something super awesome to put here. I couldn't come up with anything, and I was like, oh, maybe I'll come up with something. The fact for number 50 is that I spent 20 minutes trying to come up with a good fact, and I couldn't.